The Hufflepuff.
I like that. Universal. You got that Universal?
Yeah.
It looks like something for Universal.
Yeah.
It looks like it costs like $30.
Oh, it was 40.
Oh!
But it kept my icy cold for 12 hours.
Oh, fantastic. Gotta love it.
All right. Hello and welcome to Going in Blind Season 2. This is our mid-season review. We're not in July 13th.
No.
If you're just joining us, we picked all of the whole season on July 13th. This is November. We're in November. November 9th.
9th. Almost to Thanksgiving, almost Turkey Day, you know?
Yes. And this is our mid-season review. Yes, we're going into week 11. Let's just get into it. All right, I have the first question. Let's just get right into it. Besides the Browns, who is the most disappointing team of the season in your opinion? And you can't say the Browns because that's everybody's.
Yeah, everybody.
The hype train came out early.
That's all I hear. Like, no matter what. You know, oh, they got Odell. Oh, Baker Mayfield's so great.
Yeah.
I still think Baker Mayfield's good. Problem is the coach. When it comes to the Browns, I know we're not trying to talk about the Browns too much, but I gotta admit, I don't think Freddie Kitchens is it.
He can't cultivate the talent that's on that team. There's too much raw talent.
Too much raw talent, but too many personalities, you know?
Yeah.
Because Odell's a personality. Jarvis is a personality.
Yeah.
You know? Baker is a personality.
Yeah.
You know? Like, that offense has a lot of personalities.
Too much. Yeah.
You know, they could get it together. I think they just gotta, they need a new coach. They need a coach that, everybody could get behind.
Yeah. I think the problem is with Baker Mayfield is that his commercials are better than his play right now.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, those commercials are banging, but his gameplay is not banging.
Yeah, no, it's not working. It's not working, and hopefully
they got a lot to work on. They thought it was the Mecca, but there's a lot to work on.
I hope they rally. I mean, because I still want them to be good. Like, I want the Browns to be good. It's just they're not there.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, other than the Browns, I gotta say it's the Eagles. I still think Carson Wentz is good. I don't know. They're just a weird team. Granted, they have injuries. I mean, they lost to Deshaun Jackson for the year, and week 1 he played lights out.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they need to get more weapons in Philly.
A lot of people are dropping balls too. Carson Wentz can't do anything if his receivers are dropping balls every other.
Alshon Jeffrey hasn't been consistent. Alshon's not consistent. Nelson Aguilar. I know. I had Jordan Howard, and I got Miles Sanders.
Yeah, I drafted Miles Sanders high in every league. That's not working out for me.
It's either Miles Sanders has a 10 to 15 point game, or Jordan Howard has a 10 to 15 point game.
Yeah. I will go with another team that I thought I had high hopes for, and that was the Bears coming into this season. Coming in with pretty much the same defense. And then Mitchell's just not hitting it this season. He is coming under a lot of fire recently, and it's not panning out.
I believed in Mitch. I believed in Mitch. I really did. I just don't see it now. It's weird. He underthrows it. He overthrows it. He throws it far right, far left. I mean, and side note to that, man, to the Bears, Tariq Cohen has not been in fantasy this year.
Both NFC teams being pretty disappointing.
Yeah.
Now, what is one team that shocked and awed you so far this season, in the first half of this season?
It's easy. I mean, I think anybody can agree. The 49ers.
Yeah, that is true.
Let's be real.
I'll agree.
The 49ers are legit, and it's good to see.
Yeah.
Defense. I like seeing the 49ers being good. I don't know, something about the Shanahans. They run the ball. You know, they know how to pass. They know how to use everything.
Speaking of disappointing teams from the last question I asked, I mean, you see how the Falcons are crumbling over the past couple of seasons, and Kyle Shanahan leaves there, goes to the 49ers, and the 49ers are beasting it out, and you're thinking, okay, well, was it Kyle Shanahan, or was it the talent on the Falcons that got him that far? And now I think it's almost plain to see that the 49ers are really benefiting from Kyle Shanahan.
When it's all said and done, I think coaching is really important. It's like the Ravens.
Yeah.
Which is another team that I want to say is probably my second surprise.
That's my team that I was going to talk about was the Ravens shocking in on me. I mean, when you come out playing the Dolphins week 1, you're like, whatever, who cares? Yeah. You got to give credit where credit's due. They're living in the moment. They're enjoying the moment of going into Seattle, winning against a tough Seattle team that has a lot of people talking about Russell Wilson being the MVP of the league. Then you go in the next week, and you're at home, but you're playing the Patriots, in November, late November or mid-November, early November, whatever November they're playing in.
Early November. Regardless, the Patriots are good from November on.
And so that's
their MO.
They're consistently winning, and Lamar Jackson is proving that he's a good quarterback. So to me, shock and awed, and even more shock is how good that the Ravens are playing.
You know what bothers me most about why Lamar Jackson is so good, Andrew?
Why?
The Dolphins had a chance to draft him last year.
And
we drafted Mika Fitzpatrick, and we traded him away.
What's the one team that won you over this season, whether by charm, entertainment, or dark horse effect?
Ooh.
What team do you just like to watch? What team are you just having a good time tuning into or seeing their highlights?
It's probably the same team that's been the past couple of years. I mean, the Seahawks.
Yeah,
that's
true.
I mean,
they're finding a way to win.
It's watching Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson's legit my favorite quarterback in the NFL right now. It was Aaron Rodgers, but man, Russell Wilson is awesome. Russell throw dimes like that. One touchdown in the back of the end zone to Lockett, where Lockett was probably his whole body length out of bounds with his tippy toes, barely in bounds, and catches it.
I'm going with one of my favorite teams that I root for, that I've been rooting for, and I think you just said the quarterback's name, Aaron Rodgers. I'm happy to watch the Packers this season. Yeah. Aaron Rodgers is flinging that ball. They actually have a defense. It's fun to watch them. Against the Raiders, that was a fun game to just sit back and be like, I'm watching a Green Bay game finally. Yeah. Granted, it wasn't fun to watch them against the Chargers.
I got another one, though. Exciting to watch. Just throw it out there. I gotta admit, I love the Saints, too.
Yeah,
the Saints.
They're doing good. They're doing good
I
stuff.
secretly have a fan crush on the Saints.
All right, now what's one team that lost you, either by coaching staff, just boring to watch, or you just given up? Right.
So a team that kind of lost me, honestly, is the Rams.
Yeah,
the Rams, because they kind of go into that category of disappointing. Gurley's not the same.
Goff isn't the same.
Goff is not the same. I mean, granted, Cooper Kupp is amazing. Yeah. I mean, the Rams, I'm done. I can't. I want to root for them. I want them to be good. But there's nothing there. Gurley's boring to watch. To me, they're starting to be boring. They were so fun to watch last year. That Kansas City and LA game last year, oh, man. Yeah. Mahomes against Goff just slinging it, but it's boring, man.
I'm going to be talking about another NFC team, and that's the Vikings. I was coming into the season kind of high hoping it. I was Dalvin Cook is healthy.
He's killing it, though.
Diggs and Thielen on the opposite ends. That defense was solid for years. And now you got Kirk Cousins, who's kind of showing that he's super inconsistent. That inconsistency, I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch it at all. It's not fun for me to be are we going to see a really good game or are we going to see poo? On a scale of 1 to 10, how surprised are you about the Dolphins' record this season? So 10 being sure and 1 being I didn't see this coming at all.
No. Going off this show alone and how I projected them to win at least a couple games, because we'll
get into those.
1 to 10, I'll say 8.
Yeah, I was gonna say 8 as well.
Because
I'm pretty sure we weren't going to win a ton.
Yeah, because
to me, I was fine with it.
And I knew we weren't gonna win, but when we recorded back in July, because remember we did this way before the season starts. Yeah, July. We had the team had set pieces in a sense, but then once preseason ended, we got rid of we legit have the replacements, except without Keanu Reeves as our quarterback. I mean, I don't know. The Dolphins are a really weird team to look at now because everybody's going to say we're bad. But in hindsight, the Dolphins may be bad, but the Jets just spent millions and millions of dollars on free agents. Yeah. And that's true. All kinds of stuff. And look how bad they are now. Where is anybody at right now? And right now, I mean, as a Dolphins fan, I'm fine with it. I know I kind of got into a little rant about it, but it's fine. I mean, we got replacement players, and the guys are playing tough. So being a Dolphins fan now, I knew what we were getting into. Oh, yeah. I knew we were gonna not be a good team. I accepted it. I mean, I knew we weren't gonna go 0-16. Yeah. But I know we're not gonna probably win more than 4 or 5 games. We suck. Oh well. We don't have, the talent like these other teams do. Yeah. No. But gotta give them an 8. I knew we were gonna be bad. How bad? Not this bad. But, regardless, with all the points I just made, we'll be alright. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Alright. Hopefully. So I'm gonna go through really quickly some of the harsh fails from week to week that we've made because we picked
so early on in the
Oh
season,
my God.
on July 13th. Week 1, my biggest fail was me picking the Jags over the Chiefs. Why would I do that? I don't know. Dumb. Week 2, Gmo, you picked the Dolphins over the Patriots.
I did.
To start off.
That was pretty really bad. Because
that was pretty bad.
I was really, who knows?
Week 3, we both took an L as we chose Bengals over Bills. What I cut out of that episode, was we both picked the Bills right away.
And then
I said something. Then somebody said something about AJ Green, Andy Dalton, and everything. One switched, then the other one switched the Bengals. So we both talked each other out of a win that season, and the Bills are on tear. Week 4, we picked the Rams over the Bucks. Not much of a fail, but I wanted to bring up that how crazy that game was
it was a good game.
As the Bucks won 55-40 in LA.
Yeah, that was a really good game.
Who would have guessed that? Not us, as we picked the Rams, which I think a lot of people would have picked the Rams, even going into that game.
They killed the Rams. I won't say killed, but the Rams did get a lot of their points at that time.
Yeah.
You know, because the Bucks were so far up that they didn't have to do much.
Oh, Jameis Winston was trying to throw that game. As he was throwing pick sixes and everything. Week 5, we both picked Titans over the Bills. Again, Bills are just too good. Week 6, we both picked the Browns over the Seahawks. That was a decent game, but looking back on it, if we would have picked week to week, I'm sure we both would have picked Seattle over the Browns. That's what this whole segment is about.
Yeah, it was one of those games that just happens. You know? In the NFL, it's any given Sunday.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is.
Week 7, you picked the Redskins over the 49ers.
Oh my God!
Yeah. 9-0 that game was, as it was a complete flood on that season. But
horrible.
If you're picking week to week, you're picking the 49ers. Week 8, we both picked the Falcons against the Seahawks. Why would we pick the Falcons at all? We had such high hopes for them on July 13th. Hopes. And finally, week 9, we had a happy fail picking the Patriots over the Ravens. I couldn't be happier that they were done.
That was a good one. That was a sweet game to watch.
Oh yeah,
I appreciated it. You know?
I stopped because they muffed the punt. They started coming back, and I was like, I'm not watching the Patriots come back. And luckily, me not watching, the Ravens were able to fend them off and win. We've gotten a lot of comments, or some comments about us picking early.
I know.
Why would we do this? Well, now I want to highlight some picks.
Right.
Only we would have picked because we picked so early on. Week 2, Gmo picked the Falcons over the Eagles.
I did.
Another one was week 4. I picked the Bears over the Vikings and Browns over the Ravens.
Yeah.
I would have definitely picked the Ravens going into that one.
Exactly.
Week 5, you picked the Colts over the Chiefs, which Colts were able to win that game.
They got it.
Week 6, I picked the Steelers to win against the Chargers. After the Steelers lost Ben and were playing a third stringer at quarterback. Week 7, I picked the Ravens over Seahawks in Seattle.
Oh yeah.
Which who would have saw that coming? And then also week 9, you picked the Broncos over the Browns. I think a lot of people were thinking that the Browns could maybe start their winning back up and beating a downtrodden Broncos team, especially with the third stringer Brian Allen.
Oh man, he's
Brandon Allen, whatever he's calling.
Man.
His name is Allen.
There's a couple of Allens now that are
Who would have thought?
You got Kyle Allen, you got Josh Allen,
Chris Allen.
Yeah,
I think that's the singer from American Idol.
Oh, maybe.
Now going into some of the picks we picked a lot, who's lost a lot. We have the Browns, of course.
Yeah.
You got the Bears, Falcons, Titans, Bengals. Compared to their record, we picked the Bengals a good amount.
What?
And I think combining ours, we would have had them either winning 3 games or 4 games, and they would be 4-4, and they would be pretty much second in their AFC North if that was the case.
The Titans look kind of strong though early in the year though.
Yeah,
I picked the Titans a good amount, and they look pretty strong. And then now they just, I don't know. Mariota got hurt. Tannehill's playing. Who knows?
And finally, for you picked the Dolphins. 6 out of 10 weeks.
I had us going 6 and 10.
However, they had a bye week during those 10 weeks, so you couldn't pick them then. So out of 9 weeks, you picked them 6 times. That's a lot. Especially who we picked against a lot, who won a lot. You said the 49ers. You got the Bills. You got the Seahawks. For me, I didn't pick them a lot. We got the Raiders, which we were talking crap about the Raiders a lot.
I'm so glad they're good too.
And then
better.
The Cardinals, but because of their winning. Yeah. They've won 3. I've always picked against them, I feel. So
Kyler Murray. That's another one. You know, when I get on these quarterback hypes, I don't know why. When I get hyped up on a quarterback and I really like them coming out of the draft, they end up doing good.
Yeah.
I love Kyler Murray.
But that's it for the midseason review.
That's it. Like
that's what we're thinking now in November.
Yeah.
We're going to be watch the rest of the season as we're doing all of our picks from July 13th. We'll even throw in our buyback picks within those episodes. So check them out. Thank you for joining us. And we'll be back.
Comment.
Please. Please comment.
Please. I love the comments. Give us love, give us hate. That's what we're here for.